friends, how's it going? This is David Potts with Song Notes, and tonight I have another warm-up exercise for you. This one's going to be a sort of country-inspired, folksy murder ballad influenced just groove on A minor, right? We're going to be in that A minor shape. We're going to be throwing in some grace note hammer-ons and a few transitions to a G, but come back to the A minor. This is a great one to just kind of pick up, go with, and you can kind of be real chill with it, or you can kind of work on building it up and kind of let it sort of flow out of you and explode out of you before bringing it back down again, right? So this is based on a Colter Wall song. He's a young Canadian singer-songwriter, very much in a old school outlaw country kind of style, very distinctive voice. You should check him out. And this song he did called McCannon uses these two riffs I'm showing you here. Okay, so you learn these two riffs, you can basically play most all of that song. So I'm going to show it to you. All right, so all the notes and tabs that are in this video you can find on my website, and you actually can find a printable version of them if you support me on Patreon. All my new and recent lessons, as well as many of my most popular lessons from my back catalog, I'm sort of adding to this big container and basket of my printable lessons that you can have digital access to. Download them, print them out, do whatever you want. It's a great way to support me and also give yourself some great value in return. Okay, so I want you to know about that. And otherwise, let's zoom into my guitar here, and I'll show you how to play these two riffs, and you'll be on your way and good to go with a nice little outlaw country murder ballad A minor groove. Okay, so to learn this little exercise here, there's two chords we're going to need. Both of these exercises are going to be based off of, right? So it's going to be an A minor and a G. And what I want to call out here, the most important thing to note is the finger position of the G. I really recommend you play it like I have it here, right? Meaning that you have your left ring finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. And the reason why is lots of times you'll play a G like this, right? Or with your middle finger on this note and your index finger there. The problem is with this song is that that's going to sort of put your fingers in a position where you're going to have to do a lot more movement to get to the A minor and also to get to some of these transition-y notes, right? You just want to use this finger position for the G because it sets up these two fingers for where they need to be for all the other parts of this riff, okay? So, got the A minor, got the G, and now let's look at the two sequences here. So the first sequence, it's going to be the simpler one. So you just want to strum an A minor chord, right? Get comfortable in that A minor position. And what we're going to do is bring in an alternating bass note, okay? Between the 5th string, which is open, we're not pressing the 5th string down, and the 6th string, which is also open. And the 6th string is not in the A minor chord, but we're going to alternate bass notes like this. We're going to do bass, strum, bass, strum, bass, strum, bass, strum. And you want to be able to do this so you're kind of steady in your time and you're kind of getting clean bass notes, right? You're not missing the 5th or the 6th string. So that's what you want to start with. And then how we're going to add to that is this. We're going to go from on the 6th string here. We're going to play it open 3rd fret and then open 5th string, which is going to be really the A minor. So it's going to be this in the end result. Open 6th string, 3rd fret 6th string, and then open 5th string to play the A minor. And notice how these two fingers are staying still in the A minor position the entire time when I'm doing that. This is the finger that's moving. It's either going to be here in the A minor or here on that walk up. Okay? That's really important because then you're minimizing your work. All right, now if we want to spice up this little exercise before we move on, there's two things you can do also. One is you can do, instead of doing a bass strum, bass strum, bass strum, bass strum, you can double up the strum and do a down up, okay? So down up, down up, down up, down up, down up, down up. Okay, and then you also, if you want to take it even further still, is this this string right here. You can, instead of doing it sort of on the 8th notes, bum bum bum, you can do it faster. and then do that down up before you go to the A minor, right? So what's kind of happening there is I'm doing a hammer on, open to third, hammer on with my ring finger, and then I'm doing it down up right here. So it's kind of like I'm doing third fret on the low E string, muted fifth string, and then second open, first open. So it almost is like a C over a G bass note, okay? But here's what it sounds like again, slow. And if you do this, really lean into that hammer on, exaggerate it, right? And if you listen to the Colter Wall song, Kate McCannon, there's some good build up. And then we're gonna move on to the second section. So that's how you play the second section. Let me talk about that one. So here, we're gonna do that same walk up and then do a strum. So open sixth string, third fret sixth string, open fifth string, strum, okay? Those first four notes. Right? Okay, the next part is, from this A minor, we're gonna really put our hand in a C major position, right? Which all that means is moving your ring finger from this note in A minor to the third fret of the fifth string. So really, this is the melody of the riff. Okay, it's all on the fifth and sixth string. So fifth string, third fret, open fifth string, okay? And then sixth string, and then back to the fifth. All right, so follow the tab. Do this in a sort of circular way to practice it. Okay, find whatever little loop works for you. That's what I like to do, is find the thing I'm learning that's new, put it into a loop and just do it over and over again, but make sure you're getting it right. Because if you're messing up, you're not gonna teach yourself how to do it, right? Do it till you can do it correctly in a loop, and then slowly like integrate it to the rest of the song. So here's that full section again. The second part. So the second part is pretty straightforward. It's just based on the G. So this is what we're gonna want to get to, but we want to go open sixth string, second fret sixth string, and then third fret. And second to third fret happens on our middle and ring finger. And when we get to our ring finger here on the third fret, we kind of want to have our middle finger back on the fifth string, second fret for the G, right? Check that out. And basically the middle finger, it's gonna go from the second fret on the sixth string, and after it leaves this note, it has to like get here in a couple beats, right? That last part is fifth fret on that second fret, fifth string, second fret, I'm sorry, right? Second fret, open to that third fret G note, right? Okay, so here's that second part again. So the thing I'll say about these exercises overall is the simple way to do it is you always do a down strum, a single down strum, right? Okay, that was kind of just very meticulous and straightforward and single down strum. Or you can kind of double up your strumming and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. keep that going. It's okay if you hit some, you know, errant strings here and there, but basically then do the whole thing. So that's how you play those two sections. This is a fun little one. Again, listen to that Colter Wall song. It's called Kate McCannon. It's like a murder ballad in a great old school outlaw country style. And he uses these two sequences I just taught you to great effect. And he'll kind of quiet them up, and then he'll get them real loud and forceful. And he has some great just crescendos of energy there. And at the end with the actual murder part of the song, I mean, he's really brewing it up with the... I put 3 rounds in Kate McCannon. Right? It's really, I think, effective songwriting paired with effective, like, raw guitar playing. So I hope this was helpful for you. I just wanted to make this little lesson. It's a great little just country kind of style raw riff you can kind of put together and have some fun practicing. So thank you very much for watching, y'all. Have a great night. Remember, you can check out this website on my, you can check out this video on my website, playsongnotes.com, and you can find a link to the print out there if you want that printable version of this, and all my other recent lessons. They're available as well for printout if you support me on Patreon. So it's a great, great value to you, and it's a great way to learn these. But I wish you well. Come back soon. Bye-bye.